A lone spotlight cuts through the dusk over SoFi Stadium as a figure in midnight blue pads and helmet emerges. Micah Parsons, the fearsome force who's terrorized offenses for years in Dallas. Except tonight, he isn't reading off a Cowboys play chart. He's squaring his shoulders for a brand new challenge, turning the Chargers' defense into a wrecking crew worthy of Jim Harbaugh's title ambitions. Imagine the ripple effect. The Chargers make the call, send 4 high draft picks and Najee Harris north to Dallas, and in return they land Parsons, the kind of playmaker who doesn't just sack quarterbacks, he rewrites the entire playbook. Schemes built in college? Toss them out. Parsons arrives, and every offensive coordinator starts sleeping with nightmares of gap-shooting linebackers and unblocked edges. But let's rewind. Why would Dallas even entertain this? Parsons has made it clear. He's not signing a contract extension under the current terms. He's 26, already a 3-time All-Pro, and playing on a deal that expires at season's end. Jerry Jones, protector of the Cowboys' payroll, balks at handing out the kind of money Parsons demands. And now whispers grow louder. Trade him if you can't pay him. Enter Kristopher Knox's Blockbuster proposal. Parsons plus a 2027 fourth-rounder to the Chargers in exchange for Dallas receiving a 2026 first, 2026 second, 2027 first, and 2027 fifth-round pick, plus Najee Harris. That's a haul built for a team looking to rebuild around youth. The Cowboys could use those high picks to shore up the offensive line, draft a successor quarterback, or add playmakers to Dak Prescott's roster. They'd also get Harris, who flashed as a workhorse back before injury derailed his summer. Maybe a fresh start in the land of Peyton. For LA, the calculus is ruthless. Give up the draft capital, absorb Harris's contract, then extend Parsons for perhaps $28 to $30 million a year. That's championship-level spending, but Harbaugh isn't afraid of going all in. Last season, the Chargers' defense ranked first in points allowed. Now imagine Parsons added to Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack, an all-star trio built to dominate every down. The drama unfolds like a movie. News breaks on social media, Cowboys fans reeling that their defensive anchor might be suiting up for Phillip Rivers' old stadium. Bolt's faithful cheer, imagining Parsons exploding through gaps as Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert lead the offense. NFL analysts light up their Twitter feeds, debating whether this is the boldest midseason blockbuster since Herschel Walker. But the real story happens behind closed doors. In Dallas, Jerry Jones sits across from Stephen Jones, pencils jotted over spreadsheets detailing cap ramifications. On the table, lock Parsons up now at a premium rate, or flip him for picks and reset the rebuild clock. In Los Angeles, Harbaugh and general manager Joe Ortiz weigh the loss of picks against the instant impact Parsons brings. They call defensive coaches, they call scouts, they replay tape of Parsons flattening Eli Manning, turning Russell Wilson into a human video game glitch. Meanwhile, Najee Harris packs his bags, headed to Big D. He once tore through Steelers' defenses, but a freak 4th of July fireworks accident left him sidelined all training camp. Dallas sees an opportunity. Harris could be the power back to balance the Cowboys' aerial attack. They swap him in, hoping he rediscovers the burst that made him a top free agent prize. The air in SoFi Stadium crackles on game day. Parsons, in powder blue and gold, lines up on first down, and chaos ensues. Offensive linemen scurry, quarterbacks flinch. At full speed, Parsons bull rushes guards, tears around tackles, and registers a strip sack that flips the momentum. The crowd erupts as Herbert hands the ball off on the next play to Joshua Kelly, just one piece of the war machine Parsons helped unleash. Back in Arlington, Cowboys Nation watches on TVs and smartphones, divided between admiration for their former hero and hope over 2 first-round draft slots arriving next spring. Dak Prescott nods as he surveys Kevin Stefanski's defensive blitz packages, perhaps dreaming of picking off his old teammate one day. Yet beneath the spectacle lies an even deeper question. Is this what it takes to win in today's NFL? A franchise must decide: pony up for generational talent or gather draft ammo for a multi-year rebuild. The Chargers' quarterback Herbert once carried the team with his arm alone. Now he watches Parsons redefine the meaning of a home game advantage. Every hot read, every escape from the pocket, Herbert thanks Parsons before sinking into play action, knowing the defense can hold. For Parsons, it's vindication. The trade request that once seemed like a betrayal becomes the audition of a lifetime. He wanted the respect on his contract that matched his on-field dominance. Now in LA, his name is on billboards, his locker is center stage, and the city of Angels buzzes at the prospect of seeing him chase down Mahomes in the AFC West. Don't mistake it for a simple transaction. This deal reshapes draft strategies, salary cap planning, and team identities. The Cowboys pivot toward youth and draft, retooling the trenches and skill positions. The Chargers pivot toward win now, leveraging veteran talent to vault past Kansas City in the division race. In the end, whether it actually happens or remains a grand rumor, this proposed swap ignites the imagination of NFL fans everywhere. It proves that in a league ruled by money, strategy, and star power, a single move can alter the balance of power. And it underscores a universal truth of sports. When one franchise hesitates to pay the price, another steps in to seize the opportunity. So keep your eyes glued to the ticker. Because if this one breaks loose, we'll witness not just a star-changing jerseys, but a seismic shift in the chessboard of professional football. And when Parsons roars through that Chargers front door, you'll know the NFL landscape will never be the same. Proposed trade: Chargers land Micah Parsons, send Najee Harris to Cowboys. In a blockbuster package imagined by Bleacher Report's Kristopher Knox, the Los Angeles Chargers would bolster their defense by acquiring Dallas Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons. The deal details: to Los Angeles Chargers, LB Micah Parsons, 2027 fourth-round pick. To Dallas Cowboys, 2026 first-round pick, 2026 second-round pick, 2027 first-round pick, 2027 fifth-round pick, RB Najee Harris. Why the Chargers would pull the trigger: instant defensive upgrade. Parsons is a 3-time Pro Bowler and 2-time first-team All-Pro whose relentless pass rush and sideline-to-sideline play would vault LA's defense into an elite tier. Cap flexibility. The Chargers have the payroll room to lock Parsons up long-term, ensuring they retain his prime years. Championship window. Under Jim Harbaugh, LA improved by 6 wins last season. Adding Parsons could transform them from playoff hopefuls into true Super Bowl contenders. Like Habshar, what Dallas gets back: high draft capital, 2 first-rounders, 2026, 2027, plus a 2026 second and a 2027 fifth, give the Cowboys flexibility to replenish star talent or package picks in future trades. Immediate backfield help. Najee Harris, despite a current eye injury, remains a proven 1,000-yard rusher whose physical running style fits Dallas's scheme. Risks and rewards. Chargers gamble. Moving multiple premium picks and investing heavily in Parsons is unprecedented. Success hinges on Parsons' long-term extension and sustained elite play. Cowboys reality check. While parting with their defensive cornerstone is painful, Dallas gains assets to either retool around Dak Prescott or pivot under a new quarterback regime. If negotiations between Parsons and Dallas collapse, this hypothetical swap underscores one realistic landing spot where canny front offices might reshape their Super Bowl trajectories: Micah Parsons in powder blue.